places where the map ends and the unknown begins, where shadows whisper and the truth hides in plain sight. Welcome to Agents of the Unexplained, the broadcast for those who seek what others fear to find. Here is your host, Bill Rigby.
Bill Rigby leads the way into the strange. Whispers in the static, truth in shine.
Good morning, everyone. I've been scrolling a little bit and doing a little bit of work on the computer and then scrolling on Facebook. I've been picking up on some stuff. Granted, I have not really been on a lot to know what's going on out there in this great world of ours. But there's a couple things I've seen, and it steps back to integrity of podcasters. Seems like we're getting away from it. Good morning, BJ. Good morning, Blackie. There's a thing that happened out in Oklahoma or something with some lady in that, and some of these podcasters are clickbaiting this as a cryptid attack. Well, I read some things from the family. No, it's not. So that's where the integrity part comes in. I'm friends with a bunch of podcasters, and they are not playing clickbait to get people to come like their podcast, and subscribe to it and all that. They're there to share the information and learn from it, like I am. And it's a shame. The cryptid paranormal field is getting really, really bad with this. And it's a shame, but it happens. I find any of these podcasts that I'm following, if they are doing that, hey, what's up? How you doing, Simon, dude? Hey, Dave. Hey, Mackenzie, my girl. The thing is, if I catch them doing this, and just so they can get the algorithm up, I unsubscribe. And I haven't been able to do that lately because I haven't found any of them doing it. And I have done that. Because we're out here trying to share our knowledge and our experiences and learning from others. And now we're getting the crazies out there that wants to be their 15 minutes of fame. Well, I don't give 15 minutes of fame. I unsubscribe real quick. But other than that got me today. I've been dealing with a lot, like most of you know. And Griff, what's up, my brother? I miss you, guy. I was going to call you the other night, but now I saw the time. I said, no, I ain't calling at 1 a.m. We been dealing with a lot, trying to get things squared away. It's been a rough go of it, mentally, physically, the whole 9 yards. But I've been trying. But we're going to be doing getting more stuff done, and getting my mind back to where I need to be to get this done. And so, I have good days, I have bad days, and there's more going on than I tell people because it's none of their damn business. There is several close friends, and I haven't told them some of the stuff. because I feel it's not no one's business but my own. But the thing is, I know I got a support system out there, and I appreciate it more than you people know. And I didn't really realize how many people out there that has supported me till the passing of Beth. And that's what this community should be about, supporting each other. That's where I'm going with this. I'm not going on the tirade of Beth dying. No, it's about the support system of helping each other, learning with each other. And it seems like this communities are getting away from that. And I'm going to be working on a thing where some respectable paranormal groups, respected cryptid researchers getting together. Now, Katie Elizabeth come up with this one, and I love it. We're going to get together. Now, she'll take us out on the boat to do the sea cryptid research. We'll be doing some paranormal stuff. We'll be doing some other cryptid stuff. And we're going to be filming it, show how the communities can come together, work together, so we can progress better. Me and Katie talked for an hour and a half last night on this stuff. And I really believe we need to do this. And we're going to try to show people how we can all get along, even though we don't agree with each other's way of doing stuff. And we need to do this. We need to understand that we can all get along. We don't all got to try to be famous. Because it's not about that in our communities. We all want to learn what's going on. Paranormal. To understand the other side. Cryptid. To understand what they are and why they are doing what they're doing and stuff like that. So, come on, folks. Let's do this. The thing is that I don't see a lot of that happening lately. And it's a shame because we need this. We need to further the community. We need to get things going the right way again. 5-6 years ago, I met a lot of great researchers. And the community wasn't this crazy. And it's crazy anymore. My friend Dave Rupert and his wife, they do a lot of stuff on their own. They really do. And it's really neat because she's a photo hog, man. And click, 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 click. And you can see the beauty of the nature, of the stuff that's happening in the whole 9 yards. And I love it. I love that. They share that information. Now, they're down-to-earth people, and it's awesome that they do this. There's other ones that are doing it. I'm saying Dave because he's out there, and I got a lot of love and respect for his family, his whole family. They're awesome people, and they live up near DuBois, up in the mountains over that way. I got friends up in Michigan, up in New York, West Virginia, all over. I got friends all over that in the research world. And they stay on the down low because they don't want in the drama of the happy crap. And that's what it is. Happy crap. And it's all drama. And I hate it. I really hate it. we're going to try to get this together. I'm going to be contacting people and see if we can get a plan together. Actually, what me and Katie was talking about, we know we can't get it done this year, but try to plan something for next year and work it out. And I think it will work out great. Get all these different teams together. It's not going to be a big group, but we'll get the different teams together and get this going, and and show the respect and how to share the knowledge. That's what it's coming down to show that we can all work together. And granted, there's egos out there. There always will be. I saw the egos when I first got into researching the cryptids and the paranormal. But, everyone got their ego. You got... And at my camp out that I've had, I says, you leave the attitudes and the egos at the gate. Don't bring it into the camp out. And everyone had a great time. And there's no bickering, no infighting, no arguing. We're all there to get along, research the whole 9 yards. And that's what this is all about. So I hope you guys can join us when we do this. At least catch the that we'll be doing and the recordings of it. We're going to document the whole thing. And it's going to be fun. On the other note, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, I will have Steve Snyder on. A researcher, author, and he's actually been working on different projects of getting kids involved. Danny, my man, good to see you popping in there. Hi, Sherry. We need well, I lost my train of thought seeing Danny. Oh, geez. Where was I, Danny, before you interrupted me, my train of thought, brother? Steve Snyder. Jeez. Yeah. But yeah, he's actually got projects to get kids involved in researching and that. And, that's our future. I figure you was at work, brother. But I'm 67 years old. I ain't gonna be out there forever. So I know that, and that's why I'm all hyped up about getting kids involved. My middle grandson told me the other day. He says, there's some kids at school here that don't believe in Bigfoot. And I told them, you saw one? And they said, I'm lying. I says, Owie, don't worry about it. I don't care who believes it. I know what I saw, and just don't argue with them. He said, I told him I'm not a liar and you're not a liar. I says, don't argue with them. It's not worth it. They believe whatever they want. They want their head in the sand, let their head be in the sand. And that's all I could say about that. Love that kid, man. He was sticking up for Grandpa. And the non-believers are very hard to convince. And I'm not out there to convince anybody, tell you the truth. I'm not. And I've been saying that. I'm all about finding out the facts and the truth about the whole thing. At 15 feet away, I know they exist. Plain and simple. At 15 feet, do I know they're flesh and blood? They looked it. Do I know they jumped through portals? Didn't see it. Did they get beamed up? Didn't see it. So, it's You know, and that's the thing. And I tell people that I cannot say 110% what they are, and that's why I'm trying to learn. And I learn from other researchers stuff they've learned, and that's what this thing come back with Katie is, to share the knowledge stuff again. Something I've been saying from day one. You know, how can we ever progress? We need to progress. Quit spinning our wheels, worrying about being famous, getting the viewers. Hey, love you, brother. Don't work too hard. Give Mary a hug for me. The thing is that if everyone put their egos aside, the community would be better, but that'll never happen. You know, wishful thinking. So we got to do this as a collective, as a, how can I put it? As an open-minded person. Can't close your mind off to none of it. And accept what they're saying, but verify. Don't argue with them. Just verify. And there's times you can, times you can't verify. So just open mind. Usually you can tell who's BSing. And I've been studying people since I was a teenager. And it sounds weird, but it's true. You see by their actions, the way they're talking, the whole 9 yards. And you know the good ones and the bad ones. And there's times you don't. I've been mistaken by a few. You know. And I'm not throwing names out there at all. But there's a few that's great BSers. But anyhow, it's beautiful out there today. Get out, enjoy the weather. If you're able to, go to nature if you're not working. You know, nature heals. It really does. And it helps. So, yins, take care. I will talk to yins all soon. And be prepared. 7 o'clock tomorrow night. We're on. And we're going to have fun. Bye now.
This has been the Agents of the Unexplained Paranormal Podcast. Please like, follow, and share on all social media. And remember, the truth is out there.